it up.
No banter. I don't think anybody can beat me at anything. And I wasn't even at first year.
There's a lot of enthusiasm.
Add it up.
Welcome to another video from me, Ste Hamilton, and today we are in Stockton-on-Tees, which is up the north of England. It's freezing cold, but we are here with Nik Dikshya, who is one of my one-on-one mentoring students that I've been helping for the past few months. He signed up to the one-on-one mentoring program, and we've come today because it's his first ever flip, which I have advised him on, and we're going to take a look around, see if he's made any money or what mistakes he has made in his first ever flip. So come inside and take a look. Welcome to Nik's 2-bedroom semi-detached house in Stockton-on-Tees. Welcome, Nik.
Hi there, Steve.
So Nik has joined us today. He's shown us around his property. This is the first flip Nik and his wife, who doesn't want to be on camera, she's just over there shy, she's hiding away. This is the first house he's ever bought for a flip, and it's finished, it's renovated, it's on the market for sale today. We'll go through the numbers at the end of the video. But I'm going to ask Nik a few things about how he's found his first ever flip. So Nik, the purchasing process when you bought this house, was it easy? Was it hard? How did you buy it? What difficulties did you find with it?
So at the current market, as you know, the people are offering higher than asking price.
Yep.
So what I did is I raised finance from investors, and this property, so one of my team, we found this property and we viewed the property, and we made the offer then and there. And the seller was kind of motivated, and they accepted the offer of from this property.
Yeah. So you had a motivated seller.
Yeah.
You raised the money through investors, so I'm presuming a cash purchase.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's what we discussed. And the numbers again, we're going to go through at the end.
Okay.
So the solicitors and everything you used, was it a smooth process? Did you struggle, or was there anything that you didn't understand?
So solicitor was one of the property member. He suggested me one solicitor. I used them, which was kind of good. I have nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
So it was fine. Yeah, it was smooth.
So from getting the offer in and completing and picking the keys up, how long did that take?
It took like 1.5 months.
Okay, so 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Okay, so it was a quick purchase.
Yeah.
And then the refurb side of it. Now I'm walking around and you're walking around. We've spotted a couple of things that the builders seem to have not done or shortcutted a little bit. Nothing major, just a few little issues. How did you find dealing with the builders?
So dealing with the builders, there's quite lesson I learned actually.
Yeah.
Number one is making payments. So I paid them half the money in advance, and as you can see, the work they have done, small pieces, they haven't done completely right. So, and another thing is they're supposed to complete the work at 6 weeks, but they took 14 weeks.
Okay, so that 8 weeks, if that was on a mortgage or a bridge, that would have been 2 more payments.
Exactly.
So that could have really eaten into your profits, which we'll go into at the end of the video. So one of the things I can't stress enough is builders. Now, Nik has had his builders. He got the builders before you was doing our one-on-one mentoring. So we never got to vet the builders for him or advise him on how to break the contracts down. We joined a couple of weeks after he'd already got the builders in place. 2 of the mistakes I think he made with the builders. 1, he never got enough references or saw their past or previous work. And 2, I think the payments that you made were too generous. He paid too much money up front in certain stages. Now the builders have finished, apart from, actually no they haven't. The builders haven't finished, have they? There's a couple of jobs that I've seen outside that they need to finish. It's a snagging side of things. The snagging list that you've got to create, you still got some money you owe them, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
So
last payment.
The last payment.
Yeah.
So the ball is in your court. Are they chasing you for the payments?
I said I need to check the work, then I'll come back to payment.
Okay, so at least he's done that, because we said get a snagging list, we talked about this, and then once he's done the snagging list, get them back in, finish the jobs, make them the final payments. So all in all, you've had a great experience. You've learned a lot from this experience, or learned a lot from this experience, and you've made some money, hopefully. So yeah, so all in all, it is a good flip. It's not the greatest flip because there were still things that he needs to improve on, but he's made money, which is the key. and he's learned a hell of a lot from this flip. So Ams, do your thing, show the B-roll of the house, and then we'll have another chat regarding the numbers. So we're in the kitchen, and this kitchen was fitted new, and the finish is actually quite good. It's very good finish. Colours are good, very neutral, high gloss white, lovely grey worktop, blue tiles. It looks really clean, really fresh, had some spotlights. I do like this kitchen. For a flip, it's perfect. The flooring is down to a personal preference choice. Now, me, I wouldn't have done this flooring. I'd have done a white high gloss flooring or maybe a light grey, but it still works. It's really nice. One thing, guys, that I did spot, the radiators. The radiators are single skinned. Now, me, on a flip, I would have put new radiators in. If you look here, you can see the boiler. Boiler's in great condition. The boiler did not need replacing. So me personally, I would have replaced the radiators throughout the whole of the house and had them as new radiators. But still making money, that's the key. Another thing, can you see this here? They've switched the door round to open the other way, but they haven't filled in the old hinges. Again, these little things are really important on a flip because this is on the market now at £85,000. These are little things that I would have done if it was my flip. Now, Nick knows this because we've walked around the house and we've talked about certain things. They are minor little things that need to be improved on his next flip. He's still making a profit, so it's not the end of the world, and he's still at the beginning of his property journey. He's going to go really, really far because he's bought this house, he's renovated this house, and he's made a profit, which we will talk about the numbers later on. The reason that I pick these little things out is because when someone's spending £85,000, that's what this house is priced to sell for, when they walk in, they don't want to come in and have to improve certain things. That might be their top budget. So when they walk in, they're like, oh, I don't want to change the radiators. I don't want to have to fill the wood in on the door frames. I don't want to replaster that wall. I don't want to have to change this. I don't want to have to change that. So not only if you are in property to make money, you have to look at all the things that you can save on. You also have to look at the things that a potential purchaser is looking at to help them buy the house. And little things like this, they look at it and like, I don't want to do that. So let's go and have a look in the living room. Here we are in the living room, great finish, really neutral colours for a flip, grey carpets, white walls. So a couple of things that I spotted when I walked in. First thing was this. Ams can do your thing and show them that and actually get a really good shot of it. If you look at it from the side, it's uneven. You can clearly see there was a fire here. The people or the builders who done the renovation, that finish is not great. It's an eyesore. When you walk into the living room, it's not the best finish. Again, the radiators, talked about it, not going to mention them in every single room, but the radiator should have been changed. Everything else in here is done to a very, very good standard. I would have changed or plastered the ceiling. That's me. I would have done that. But other than that, everything's great. Pay attention to this door and that door, because when we go upstairs, I'm going to show you why I have a problem with them. As we head on upstairs, take a look at the finish here along the wall. Not the greatest. So now we're upstairs, you notice that the 3 internal doors that are up here do not match the 2 internal doors that are downstairs. Now this doesn't seem like it's a real big problem, but when you're spending £85,000 and you come into a property and the doors upstairs don't match the doors downstairs, it can be a problem for most buyers. For me, it would be a problem because I'd want all my internal doors to match. This is the big bedroom out of the 2, and again, the finish is good, but there's other things that needed to be done to improve on the flip. Now, the walls, should have been stripped, should have been skimmed if they needed skimming, and should have been painted white. The ceiling again, I'm not sure if that was the loft access. I'm not sure what's going on there, but the finish should have been better. It should have been improved on. Now, when you're doing a flip project, it's so important to look at how the buyer will react when they walk into the house. So you want them to walk in and not leave with any questions or any doubts. With this flip project, Nik is going to make a profit, but I believe he would have made a bigger profit if he had just paid more attention to the minor details. Not you again. I'm back. Seriously? Yep. Okay, you get one chance. Go and show them the bathroom. I'm going to show you guys what I can do now. Here we are in the bathroom, and it's finished to a great standard. The door should have been replaced like the ones downstairs, but other than that, the wall tiles are a really good choice. The flooring, it's down to personal preference, but it does suit the bathroom. And the white colours just make it very neutral, and yeah, it's a great finish, very good finish. This is the small room out of the two rooms. It's finished to a very decent standard, but I would have plastered the ceiling and painted it white. That's the only thing I would have done in here different. Hey people, Saturday the 4th of December is the Property Circle networking event. It's the last one of the year. There's 100 people, limited tickets available. It's £75 a ticket. You get a free course meal. All your drinks are included in the price. It is a great way for anybody in the property world or people who are thinking of getting into the property world, a newbie, to come along and meet like-minded people. So guys, I'll see you there. Check out this garden, guys. It's a really decent size. Nik has made a great transformation to this rear garden. There's still a few things left that he needs to do. He needs to paint these fences, replace a few bricks down there, maybe do something with this single garage, but it's on the market for sale, so he has limited time, but hopefully he gets it sorted before a buyer's found. Here we are to the most important part of the whole flip project, the numbers. If the numbers add up, it makes complete sense. If the numbers don't add up, you walk away from it. So, what was the purchase price?
So the purchase price was 46,500.
And what was the renovation price?
Renovation was 17,400.
So with the purchase price and a renovation price, we've got a total of £63,900. With a couple of £1,000 for legals and other bits and pieces, we're on about 66,000. What's it listed for sale at the moment?
So right now the market is 85,000.
So it's listed for 85,000. If he achieves that price, he's looking at a profit of around £19,000 for his first ever flip. How have you found it? How have you found your first project?
So everything went smooth, but however with the builders, which I learned lesson from here actually, with how to handle them, how to manage them, and that was the lesson actually I learned from my flip.
Okay, but you learned a lot from this flip, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So builders, which is something I talk about a lot, was something he took a key lesson in. Builders are key to your flip projects. Builders are so important that you have to have a really good relationship with them. So from me and Nik here, £19,000 profit potentially.
Yeah.
It's been a great day. I've really enjoyed it, and on to the next one.
Yep.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
There you have it. That was Nik's first flip. Nik is one of my one-on-one private mentor students that we do at the Property Circle. He's already bought his second property, and we're going to be involved in that from start to finish. So subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and stick around for more videos like this.